Hey everyone, it's Haley if you didn't know already, and today I'm going to do a hair tutorial on how I do my long bob in the beach waves. So I actually use a straightener. We will jump right in. I'm going to let it sit for a second. I'll show you what straightener I use, what products I put on my hair. The reason why I don't have makeup on my face is because I'm going to do a tutorial right after this. So I'm sorry I look crazy. This is what we're gonna do today, and let's get started. Okay, so this is my hair without any product. I washed it yesterday. It's just disgusting. I use a vent brush. This is by Finger Brush Olivia Garden. You can get this at Ulta. The reason why I like vent brushes so much is because you get even distribution of the heat throughout all of the hair because it has the vents, so it doesn't lock all of the heat from this hair brush. It's really easy for me to brush my hair with it. It's really easy to blow dry my hair with it. So I'm going to just get all the knots out. Now I look like a puffy mess. Now going on to what I use to protect my hair. I use the Matrix Heat Buffer. This is the thermal spray that they have. You can get a cheaper version of this. I just really like this one and it lasts me a really long time. I put this Matrix Oil Wonders Egyptian Hibiscus. This stuff is so amazing. This is great for your hair if you wanted to put this on before you straighten your hair. I like to do it after. It just leaves a nice sleek finish. This whole bottle will probably last me like 3 years because I had a sample size that was about this big and that lasted me so long. So that's why I got the big version. And to lock everything in, I have had this Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. This stuff works so good. It is amazing, but you only need like a little bit of it. So if you ever do try to use this, just use a little teeny tiny bit or else it's gonna make your hair stiff. I like it. I just use it for like the flyaways on the top of my head. I'm going to first spray this all over my head. And everyone should be using a thermal spray, even if you don't straighten your hair or do anything to it. But if you are doing something with it, it is recommended to put thermal spray in it. Then I brush it out, and given I am not a cosmetologist, I never went to school, so everything I do is pretty much just what I do for preference. I'm going to now section off my hair. I go from my ear, from the top of my ear, and I just connect them all the way to the back. This is the straightener that I use. It is a Numi straightener. I think it's a 1-inch, and I put it on 320. That's what it looks like. I got it at TJ Maxx for $20. The parts in the back, since my hair is a long bob, are very short, so curling it or giving it a wave is really not going to be very helpful with the way it's going to turn out. So I normally don't put that much curl in it at all. So I always start with my hair straight. Even if it's just a little frizzy or a little wavy, it's still not going to give the loose curl that I want. So I have to straighten these parts first. Okay, so it should look something like this. I mean, it's just straight hair. So I'm going to start curling just these parts right here. Like I said, I'm really not going to do anything to the back of my head because it gets covered by the layers that I have. So I take a piece, probably about that big. You're gonna take the straightener and then you're gonna clamp it, turn it away from your face, and go straight down. I never curl the bottoms because that's not the look I go for. And I actually like to straighten them a little bit. I learned this from a girl who does my hair. That's not how it's going to look. I'm going to brush it out at the end. But this is pretty much the curl that I want to get. So I'm going to show you one more. But you take it, not all the way to the top, but pretty close to the top, lamp, away from your face, and then you pull it up, and it gives you that nice curl. And so what I do whenever I straighten my hair or whenever I curl my hair is I do it the day before I'm supposed to go somewhere, and it just helps make it look more relaxed. It's not so structured. Okay, I'm now going to fast forward just a little bit of it, and then once I get to the top of my head, it does change a little bit by the way and the direction that I do things. So once I get to there, then I'll slow it down. I haven't put my fingers through it yet. I do that at the end, but this is what it should look like. I'm gonna do the other side now, and then we'll get to the top. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm actually going to brush my hair like this just so that I don't brush out any of the curls that I've already done. So I go into my part, which is about if you see in my pictures, this side of my hair is normally tucked behind my ear. So I do curl this, but I leave it mostly straight because sometimes I do flip my hair, but most of the time this side of my ear or this side of my face gets tucked in. I'm gonna take a pretty thick chunk and just do what I've been doing. I'm going to go lower than I've normally gone. You take it, you clamp it, and you twist it away from your face. And once you get pretty close to the bottom, then you directly go down. This part didn't really get straight because it went in between the plates. So I normally have to go back in. Almost every single time it gives the exact look that I want. Okay, this side gives me problems because I have a lot of layers on this side. So you can tell if I pull them up a little bit, they're very short. So now you can tell that it's all one length. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna work from the back of my head to the front. So this is the final look. I love it. I mean, this is the look that I go for all the time. So now I'm going to go in with this oil and I'm going to run my fingers through my hair. And it just leaves your hair so smooth and shiny. And now what I do just a little bit of, like I said, is I'm going to spray this on the top of my head just to get the flyaways, even though I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Oh, and I do have an undercut, or if I did have that part, it would just clump up and sweat. And so I just shaved that sucker off and you can't even tell. So I hope you like this tutorial, and if you like all my other stuff, please give them a big thumbs up. Like I say in all my videos, it really does help to know your feedback and if you like this or not. Let me know if you want me to do hairstyles for short hair or if you don't want me to do hair stuff anymore. So with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.